back in that direction. Powell, get it back to him. There you go. Swing pass, Clay, drive, slam, Cooper! In the past, Max wouldn't have kept shooting the ball. We need him to shoot. He went 1 for 12 the other night, and he said, look, I'm glad he kept shooting the ball. And here's Cooper shooting from the outside, and the Mavericks make their third three of the game. And Orlando turns it over. Now Cooper on the perimeter. A #1 pick from Duke against another #1 pick from Duke. Flagg takes Ben Carroll off the bounce in. Nembhard with it. Cooper's back in. Clay, Gafford, and Pulikitis complete the lineup. A catch on the move. And flinging up a shot is Cooper Flagg.
Good presence that time.
Right? Wouldn't that be fun?
I've heard of worse ideas, I'm not going to lie.
Thank you, man. I'm an idea man, Cubs.
Here's Nembhard. He scores through contact.
Oh, I thought Harp was talking about tonight, like a more or less, like
30 minutes or something.
Yeah, right.
Pull up Cooper, yes, sir.
I like him inside right there.
That was fun.
On the move to Silva. Tough attempt with the left. A strip of Wendell Carter. Things slow up on this transition chance. Drive, dish. And Marshall for three from Flagg.
Doesn't get any second.
4 starters, and then Powell off the bench on the floor right now. And Cooper. Contact!
Good focus.
Yeah, he thought he drew it.
Mal Mosley calls him the head of the snake. When he's aggressive out front, everybody seems to follow. There's Flagg over the top of Banchero. He's fouled by Paolo, and a chance for a three-point play.
Or getting in a bad way.
They're down 18. Probing in the paint. Cooper puts it up and draws the foul as he scores.
Wow. Much needed bucket right there.
Play. Orlando had scored 11 consecutive points. There's a three-point play to give Coop 16 points in the game.
Right.
Hurts the team.
I mean, you literally, Skip makes a good point. You literally lose confidence.
Here's a drive and finish again. 5 on the shot clock. Cooper from the perimeter. And he launches and hits again.
That was incredible because their offense was in a...
He will come back a different player from a shooting standpoint.
Oh, let's go.
Yes, step back three. Bullseye.
Let's go.
10 in a row for Cooper.
And I don't normally agree with that. That's my guy. But you take Najee out, and that's certainly been the case of late with him missing those couple of games. But I think getting...
You know how earlier I said Coop had 10 points in 3 minutes? Turns out it was actually just a minute and a half flurry of those 10 points before.
I always felt like he was somewhat underrated as a player.
Cooper will let it fly, hits again.
He looked so comfortable in the second half.
Yeah.
For the Magic here in the third quarter.
Suggs and Carter sounds like a buddy cop duo for sure.
Runner in the lane, Marshall.
Focus.
The Mavericks all-time assist and steals leader. 3rd in games played. Jersey in the rafters. Bobblehead night.
Kick me out. That was a horrible no call on that particular play. Let's face it.
Stop and pop 3 for Cooper. 30 points in the game.
Nice little answer.
Very special for Orlando when they played that game back in January in Berlin. Swing! Right, and the hammer is dropped. Cooper on the attack. Cooper with 32 points, and give him 3 more. Timeouts.
Let's go.
Hey, don't make him angry.
Something that's going to get the crowd going, too. I mean, they're already going. Just keep igniting that.
And for 3, Cooper lets it fly again. Put him in a 4-point play.
Where's the and one?
Took too long as far as I'm concerned.
5 made 3s tonight. De Silva.
Look at that.
And it's a steal for Cooper. Yep, he's been tossed. And here's a thrust to the basket in transition and a trip to the line for Cooper Flagg.
Hey, he got a call.
Against the Utah Jazz, and then scored 49 on January 29th against the Charlotte Hornets. For 40. And there it is. So the first rookie since Allen Iverson in the NBA this year. Moses has done an excellent job with that. Cooper rises for a jumper. Yes, sir.
Go.
Let it go now.
Peters is glancing and looking for Cooper and finds him. And then Coop returns the favor. Went back to Pulikitis. And a hard crash in the lane between and Suggs and Brandon Williams, and checking those boxes and checking those numbers.
Yeah.
And so as a rookie, when you have already elevated yourself to a two-way versatility level that's on par with Şengün.
Yeah, I just think everybody that watches Cooper Flagg.
Turnaround shot, bullseye. Cooper again. Gonna try to go back up or go outside. That's what he's doing, going outside.
Give yourself some room.
Yeah, from the corner. He does give himself a little bit of room, not much. Great game for him tonight, 28. Well, no teenager has ever scored 50 points in an NBA game. There's a chance for it right here, right now. It's happened, and one. And there's point 51.
Right.